Hey everyone, welcome back. We are on the way to the store. We are gonna head to Dollar Tree in a different town because the Dollar Tree that we normally go to requires masks for Wilder, and he won't wear one. We've been kicked out before, which really stinks, but that's all right. We are going to head to this other Dollar Tree and see what we can come up with, but first we're gonna go to the thrift store to see if they have what we're looking for. We're just looking for some sort of cube storage or shelving unit to put the toys on. We're not redoing the basement, it's a finished basement, but we would like it to be like a livable space down there and not just a toy chest. So eventually we want the TV to be put onto some sort of what's it called, TV stand, but they're really heavy, the TV is, so hopefully we'll find something to hold that. Usually at a thrift store you can find something old and pretty like not made of particle board that can hold TVs and things like that. So we are going to head to the thrift store. I'm not too hopeful, honestly, but that's okay. If we can't find anything there, then we're gonna go to Dollar Tree and we're gonna attempt to make something. We are gonna head there and then we will come back and show you what we got. I am also looking for some sort of journal at Dollar Tree or the thrift store to meal plan in. When I do the starch solution, I keep it pretty basic, kind of exactly what you eat, but or what a standard American diet would eat, but I don't restrict calories, which is a great thing about the starch solution. So I don't restrict calories, I eat how much I want, and I don't, everyone's like, this is such a restrictive diet. Well, yes, if you're coming from the standard American diet and going right to this, then yeah, it can be tricky, but if you stick with it and if it's something that you truly want, then you'll be just fine. It's snowing. Cool. It's snowing on the mountains, not over here in the plains, but anywho, we are gonna try and just pick up a notebook to meal plan. So I have, I'll go over it more in detail when we get home, but I have just burgers, spaghetti, tacos, curry, sushi bowls, just typical things like that, and I will show you how I make it plant-based. I did get a question, am I using plant-based butter and cream cheese? For that video, I did, yes, but when I'm doing the starch solution, I try not to because I'm limiting my oils, because I'm gonna link her video down below. Plantful Kiki just really described it so much better than I would ever describe it, so I am going to link her video, but it's her like 2 weight loss tips during the starch solution. And her, are you all right? And her thing is that she always says, like, don't keep it about the skinny, meaning it's not just about weight loss, it's about like accepting yourself, it's about moving your body, it's about eating nourishing foods, and I think that's really important. So I hope that you see that during this journey. I'm also going to step on the scale. I've never done that. We shall see how much I weigh and what my targeted weight loss is. And then I'm also going to show you Chronometer, which is like your best friend when you're vegan / on the starch solution. You log all of your food in and it shows all of your vitamins and nutrients that you're getting from that food, and then what you're lacking, and it puts everything into factor: your height, weight, any ailments you might have, if you're pregnant, if you're not pregnant, just all these things. So I find that should be really helpful. I will link that down below, and if you have any other like fitness trackers that you like to use, let me know in the comments. I'm always looking to explore new things, but Chronometer is where it's at. It's a really awesome app. So that is what we're doing today. I'm going to show you some DIYs and healthy foods. YouTube, I'm sorry, because they really want you to like niche down to grow your channel, but I am all across the board. So we are just a lifestyle channel over here, if you have not found that out on your own already. If you are new here, please stick around. We are a super good time, and there is always something for someone on this channel, I always say, and if I'm not doing something that you want to see, drop it in the comments out and I will work it into a video. I promise you that. I'm pretty creative when it comes to that kind of thing. So we're gonna go check all of these stores out in a county that allows us to live pretty non-restricted, we shall say, which comes with its consequences, but we would never endanger anybody on purpose. So we are all feeling great, and we are gonna go to the store. If you are new here, please hit that subscribe button. If you're annoyed with me saying that, I have to, my friends, I have to. And then, yeah, let's get into the day, and we will see you when we get back.
Hopes and wishes for us to make it through the night. Stormy weather, weary eyes. Hope to make it through the night. Before this night is over, I will guide you home.
All right, so no luck in the thrift store finding cube storage, but I found a record holder. It's pretty dirty, but it's very sturdy. I rhymed, haha. I'm gonna wipe this off, and that will be, hi buddy, really helpful. And then at the Dollar Tree, we grabbed some things to create some sort of cube storage. So now we're gonna go to Lowe's and get some lumber. I'm hoping it's not too expensive. We'll see. We are home now, and I'm making a burrito. Everybody's watching Harry Potter. It's one of our favorites. I'm gonna do refried black beans, some cashews, or cashew cheese from Trader Joe's. And then I'm also going to do the rice from last night, some guacamole, and fresh salsa, and it's gonna be bomb. Let me show you how I put it together.
Before this night is over, I will guide you home. All this time you thought we'd never pay the price.
Here is the finished product. We fried it. I did put some of that corn in there. We have some guacamole and Rocky Mountain salsa. Really easy lunch, and everybody loves it. The kids are having some dinner, and then here's our tiny little haul. I'm gonna go out to the garage and show you the rest of it. But I got this microfiber mop pad, and then one duster pad, and then one of these, and the actual bar. I didn't know they sold that at Dollar Tree, but it would be nice just to treat the floor every now and again, and Wilder broke ours, so it would be really helpful to do that. And then we got some adhesant for the project that we're making. We have some containers for some sauces for the starch solution. And then we have some veggie containers for my lunches that I think that will be really easy to do. Hummus in one side and veggies in the other. And then I have these self-adhesant stencils. So I'm gonna play around with different items that I have coming in, and we'll see how that goes. I have some Himalayan pink salt. That's 1 pound for $1. I thought that was pretty good. And then I got some glow sticks for the bath. The kids really love when we do little glow baths with the lights off. They think it's fun. And then we have one of these. I think that will help our spice situation, to put some on the top and then some on the bottom. That way we can see all of them. Okay. Can you sit down, please? Yeah. No. Very fast. Okay. So for the cube storage, we got 2 matte black finishes from Rust-Oleum. We got some adhesant. We got 9 of these. Sorry, my camera, I'm moving it around strange. We got 9 of these to put on the bottom, and then I'm gonna take you out to the garage and show you the rest of it and kind of show you my vision and what we're planning on doing with them. All right, I'm out in the messy garage now. I feel like I'm so awkward when I talk around my husband, so I'm by myself now. I feel like I can talk smoothly. This is what we got from the Dollar Tree. They're just little square boxes. We got 9 of them, so do 3 across, 3 down. So I don't know. We'll see how this goes. And then we picked up these from Lowe's. I don't know, they're like $6 a piece. So this will go on top, and then the 2 sides and the bottom. And then we also got these to slide in there, so it can just be something to hold it all together. Now you're probably thinking, let me turn you around. Now you're probably thinking, Tori, why wouldn't you just buy a cube storage from Target for $30 or Walmart for whatever? I wanted it to be a little unique, and I didn't want it to be made out of particle board. I know the insides are still made of plastic, but I was just going for a specific thing that I saw. I believe it was on West Elm. Yeah, it was on West Elm. So hopefully that vision comes alive. I'm going to spray paint these baskets right now, but I also need it to dry overnight. And then I'm going to take that wood and stain it and sand it, and then I'll show you how to put everything together. So there will be a part 2 to this video. Let's go spray paint. So these are gonna dry matte, and I have 7 more to do now. So I'm going to get going on that, and then I will bring them inside to dry, and we will finish this up tomorrow. I might show you how I'm staining the wood. It's pretty simple. You could either use coffee, or if you have stain like I do, I just use like an old towel and kind of like put it on over the wood. It's really easy. So I'm gonna sand it first and then I'll stain. I am making a roasted vegetable quinoa salad, we shall call it. I'm just using the parchment paper that I used this morning for potatoes. I had the exact same tacos as I had yesterday. All of these recipes, if you click the description box, which is just the arrow on your right hand side, it should be. If you're watching this on the TV, I don't know how you see the description box. Maybe you can enlighten me in the comments down below. But all of the recipes will be in the description box down below. And these are really easy recipes. You don't have to make this like crazy thing. And I intuitively cook, so that means measurements are tricky for me, but I will try and list them. So I have sweet potatoes here, and I have the Trader Joe's vegan pesto. You can use whatever pesto you want. There is oil in this, so I try and use it sparingly, but it is delicious, and I have it in the refrigerator right now, and I'm trying to use it up. For weight loss, you really want to limit your oils or just cut them out entirely. Like I said, I will link Plantfully Kiki's explanation on this in the description box down below. I have that going, and then I did the season and steam Brussels sprouts. I'll pop those on there at like 10 to 12 minutes, and then I'm gonna put it over some arugula. A sweet subscriber, so big shout out to you, asked what are some arugula recipes, and it got me thinking I really want some arugula. We're watching Hocus Pocus again because as soon as Christmas is done, we're back to Halloween. But we're gonna put it over some arugula, and I'm gonna show you, yes, Wilder. What is it? Whoa, wee, fancy hair. I'm gonna make us some dinner. And then I'm gonna put some balsamic on here, and it's like a balsamic vinaigrette without oil, so it has maple syrup in it, or you could use honey, as mustard, fresh basil, and you just kind of like blend it together with a little plant milk, and it becomes like this creamy balsamic sauce to put on things. So I'm gonna put that on top of the blend that we're kind of making up here, and then sometimes I top it with nuts or fresh raspberries or cranberries, or if my family's eating it, I'll do gorgonzola or blue cheese. But there are so many different ways that you can do this. I'm gonna show you how I put it together. It's really simple and super filling, and you can leave it for the next day for leftovers, which is really awesome. So let's get into dinner. I'm really hungry. I'm going to make some bulk dressing here. So these are the containers that I got from Dollar Tree. I'm gonna do a little bit of Dijon mustard, but hi, you could do regular mustard if you would like. I'm gonna make it for the week, so that is what's going in here. A little bit of sweetness from maple syrup.
Mama.
Yes, wilder.
Here.
Oh, wait, not right now. There's not enough room. We have fresh basil. We have some garlic that I'll put in there. Okay, buddy. I'd say about a teaspoon. And then you just put in your balsamic. You, of course, could add oil to this, but I'm cutting it down. Let's mix that together. You could immersion blend this if you want, but this always works for me. So I'll use half of the dressing, or you could shake this up. I'll use half of the dressing tonight, probably, and the other half tomorrow morning. It's nice being home. I have this whole next week off, so I can make fresh dressing if I need to. But yeah, this is it. You could add plant milk to this if you wanted. Could thicken this up somehow. I don't know how, but yeah, it's super easy. It has so much flavor, and it's really good on this arugula salad. Life with a toddler. All of the apples look like this, and we don't want it to go to waste. We're gonna put it in the salad, right?
Yeah.
I have to cut this apple because someone bit into it 60,000 times.
No.
Yes, it was you.
No.
It was definitely wilder.
No.
It sounds like a wilder thing to do.
No.
Ay vey. So cut around the bite marks if your apples look like
Mama,
mine.
this is yuck.
Yeah. You could also use, watch your fingers. You could also use, now he wants it, cranberries or raspberries. You could go the blueberry route, pomegranates, dried mangoes. So many different ways here. The dressing's not too sweet with that maple syrup, but it definitely has some sweetness, so I wouldn't go too heavy on the dried fruits. I feel like they're a lot sweeter. Yeah, so just chop these babies up, make them look, hey, what'd you do? Give it back to her. Make them look, I don't know, somewhat presentable, or if it's just you, chop them however you want. But when you make food online for a part-time living, you want it to look a little better than that. All right, I'm stepping on the scale for the first time in forever. 139.8. Yes, I have socks on, but I hate feet, especially my feet. So I'm not going to show you my feet. And yeah, so that's not that bad. Hey, you know, my goal weight is probably 120, honestly, 120 probably. But I really would love to tone and see some mental clarity first before I start shedding the pounds. And I know how to do this because I've done it before. I've done my research on this, and I know what works for my body. A lot of people have mentioned I should offer coaching services. I would love to, but honestly, I could just share this information for free, essentially, and that's how you could learn, and that it kind of keeps me out of trouble, because if it doesn't work, I know many fitness people and many many health coaches, and I've seen them get in trouble because someone, you know, didn't do the diet right and they didn't get the results that they wanted, and they blamed the coach. And I don't feel like dealing with that, because you know it's going to happen. It's inevitable. But I swear by this method. I think it really works. I was a vegan before I did the starch solution, so this is not tricky for me. But if you have any specific questions, or maybe you're trying to like target those last like 5 to 10 pounds or something, or if you have questions on the journey in general, just drop them in the comments, or feel free to email me, and I will do my best to tell you how I did this. Like I said, my goal weight is 20 pounds. I don't think that's going to happen in a month or two. It could take a whole year or more, but I really want to get back into shape specifically with my legs because I do a lot of hiking, and I think the weight gain in my legs is contributing to some like huge pain, and I bruise really easily on those sides of my legs. And according to my husband, who is a police officer, he is aware of the body and different pressure points and things like that, but your thigh is like a big one. So I don't know if that has something to do with it. I know I have some nurses down here in the crowd, so Colleen, if you want to help me with that one. But I have no idea why my legs hurt as much as they do, but they never used to hurt like this, and it's just like painful, super painful. So yeah, that's the general synopsis of this. Like I said, targeted weight 120. I've been walking as much as I can. I've been doing you know, fitness routines as much as I can. I don't really share that with you guys because it's not my routine to share. I'll drop down the fitness accounts that I follow. But I try and do as much, like, I guess, I don't want to call it easy, but I want to do things that I normally already do. Like, I love walking, I love hiking. I don't have any time to do either during the day when I'm at school, and to be honest, I'm really tired at night, and I enjoy winding down with editing and talking to you all, and I think that exercise will be the biggest hurdle for me. The food will be easy as pie, but that sounds good. Maybe it's not going to be easy, but the exercise is where it's really going to challenge me, I think. But someone wanted attention. Can you say hello? Can you say hi? I had my Sherpa jacket on, so she grabbed hers, of course. We are just sitting here in the lovely bathroom floor for some reason. Can you say hi?
Hi.
Show him your present. What'd you get? What'd you get?
Fish.
Fishing. He loves this thing. Best dollar I've ever spent, right? Do you want to take it off? Okay, we're getting fussy. I'm going to put this dinner together. So we're just going to open the spinach and arugula blend and put that on the bottom. And then, oh goodness, it's going to be loud, sorry. There we go. Arugula is fine as is. I really enjoy the peppery taste that it brings, but I also like the leaves. Yeah. I also like.
I like leaves.
I like leaves too, buddy. I like the nutritional value of spinach.
Look at this.
And then I cooked some quinoa yesterday in the meal prep, right? I don't even know my days anymore on break here. And then we're gonna do some apple on top of this. Say about a half of an apple. And then some of the dressing. Oh, excuse you. Put that right over top. And you could also add, like, I don't know, some fresh parsley or oregano in here, but it's a nice little like honey mustard balsamic, we shall call it. I actually think this will be enough for a few servings, so that's good. Then I'm going to put my roasted vegetables on here. They don't look the nicest, right? Because we lost track of time, so they're a little crispy, but you know I don't like to waste things. Some of them are just straight up charred though, so like this guy, and I don't want to eat that.
You're doing, Mom.
I'm just looking like I'm talking to myself.
Tacos.
I'm just talking to myself. That's probably what it looks like half the time with these kids, looking at their mom, talking to no one.
You're making.
Whoa.
Ow.
Oh, goodness.
I fall.
I'm not saying you all are no ones.
Hey,
I'm
Mama.
Just, that's what
It's
it looks
moving.
like, if you know what I'm saying.
Mama, it's moving.
Yeah.
It's moving.
You're catching my drift. All right.
Oh, wait.
Don't touch any of those things. Pesto veggies in full force. And gonna call it good. Maybe I'll do just a drizzle of this dressing. Honestly, the greatest thing, I said it earlier, is on the starch solution, you can eat as much as you want. And that was my biggest thing when I
Hi, Mom.
was dieting, I guess, is that I couldn't eat anything. Like, I had to restrict, like, the calories, and I had to count calories, and I hated that. Some diets work for people, some don't. Let me turn you around here.
You're going.
So some of these diets work for you and some don't. This is the only one that's ever worked for me, where I felt satiated and healthy and fulfilled. And as a mother, I need all of those things to help with my mental health. So, I mean, there's a lot to say about this diet. There's so many different ways that you can do it. Some people cut alcohol and caffeine completely out of their diet. I'm not going to do that. I don't think, from me personally, it contributes to like a crazy weight gain. I'm not going to sit here and say it's the best for me, but they're two things that I like. So I'm going to keep those in my life. But I know how to lose weight on this diet. It's, like I said earlier, it's worked for me. And if you do have any questions, if you are struggling with that, just let me know. Maybe you just want some mental clarity, because this will give you that, I promise you. And I have nothing to gain from you trying this out. I do care a lot about most of you that I've become close with. And I do want you to just like check out, if you're not aware, the leading cause of death in the United States is heart-related issues. So I really think that you should look into that. And then while you're at the numbers, look at the 8th or 9th cause of death in the U.S. And that should put some things into perspective. It might have changed, but
I want out the store.
you will see that we're afraid of a lot of things that can be prevented by having a good diet and a healthy mindset.
I going down the store.
I don't know what I'm trying to say here, but I think that this lifestyle change will be a change of my channel too, and I'm really hoping that I see some positive growth here and positive support. But I'm really hoping that all of you will take some inspiration from these videos and get healthy with me. Getting healthy doesn't mean getting skinny. It just means getting mentally healthy, getting heart healthy, and boosting your immune system in natural ways, because it's all very possible. So I'm going to dive into this. We are not going to be spray painting or staining tonight. I am just so exhausted, and there are piles everywhere. So we're going to try and get the dishes done, right?
Yeah.
We're going to do a little bit of laundry. What's wrong? And then we're going to say goodnight, right? Do you want to go read some books?
No.
No? Why not?
No.
Can you say goodnight to your friends?
Good night.
Good night, friends.
Good night, friends.
Can you blow kiss? Oh, so sweet. So sweet. We will see you tomorrow for another one. As always, stay adventurous, stay creative. Bye.
Bye.